It always feels like a very important, exciting day when we're joined by our first guest of the day because, I mean, she's royalty at this point. And in fact, if you'd ask me, she should be in the United States Olympic Hall of Fame. That's how damn talented she is. And on the 7th of June, right across the river, right here in the tri-state area at The Rock, the Prudential Center, she attempts to become a UFC champion, further cementing her place among the gods of combat sports. And dare I say, if she does in fact do it, may just go down as the greatest combat sports athlete of all time. Yeah, 2 gold medals, a PFL championship, a UFC championship. I think that would qualify. It's a great pleasure to be joined by the one and only Kayla Harrison right now. Is she there? Yeah. Hello, Kayla. How are you?
That was. All right, don't be doing blasphemy though. All right, don't call me a god. There's only one God.
Okay, you're right. I just mean like among the legends of the game. Is that true, by the way?
Speaking of Hall of Fame,
Okay.
also,
Yeah.
not to like start off like with a bunch of corny stuff, but you can vote for me to be in the Olympic Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
It's actually on my story right now.
Oh, by the way, why do you think we mentioned that? What do you think?
You're so
Come
good. What a
on.
plugger.
Look at
what
this.
a plugger.
You think we just pull this stuff out of our back pocket? Look at you. So, by the way, I mean, there's some legends there. I see my guy Mello up there. What is this? Like the fans vote on who goes into Hall of Fame? What kind of Hall of Fame is this?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay. But this is the legit Hall of Fame?
Yeah, it's the United States Olympic Committee's Hall of Fame. I think it's like 50% fan votes and then like a panel or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck.
I just show up and kick ass. You know how it goes.
Amen. When do you find out if you're in?
I don't know.
Okay. Perfect. Well, we'll keep our eye.
What else was I going to say?
It's good to see you again. It's been a while.
It's good to see
Where have you been? Where have you been? I feel like you've laid low.
Keeping my nose to the grindstone, baby.
Yeah, you kind of have. I feel like you've just kind of like stayed out of the line. Like I don't hear much. You're not popping up places. Is this part of the game plan?
I mean, well, first of all, the job's not done. So I got work to do. And second of all, like, I don't care to be seen or, like I love my life. I hang out with my kids. We have like our little stuff. I get to do what I love every day for a living and chase my dreams. Like I'm not trying to be famous. So
respect. You've been there, done that.
No, but it's different. I think with age comes a little bit of wisdom. And maybe when I was younger, I wanted everyone to know I was the best and I wanted to be seen and I wanted to be famous and I wanted to be rich and I wanted like all of these things. But the older I get, peace is really a priority for me and like protecting that peace and just keeping the things that really matter to me in mind and like at the forefront. So what really matters to me, being a good person, being a good mother, just carrying myself the way I believe we're supposed to carry ourselves, but like the other stuff doesn't matter.
How long have you known about June 7th?
I guess a little bit longer. When did they announce it? Last week?
Last Tuesday.
A couple of weeks before that, maybe.
The reason I ask is,
but it wasn't like official. I didn't, I would call your best friend every day and be like, is it happening? Is it happening? Is it happening? So
any frustration with that? Because your last fight was in October and we obviously know the commitment and the sacrifice involved in making 135. And this is a solid 8 months after your last fight. So were you starting to get antsy?
Yes and no, like a little bit. And just because I'm ready to be UFC champion, that's really, why I came over here, what I want to do. And also, having faith and trusting God's timing.
You're probably not a big gambler type, look at the odds type, that sort of thing. We think, we're not sure, but we think that you're the biggest favorite as the challenger going into a title fight ever. Meaning,
really?
Yeah. Like that's what it opened at, -590 as the challenger going into the title fight. You understand what these numbers mean, right? Like that means
I don't really understand. No.
but that's a gigantic thing. Like usually, you know, the challenger, even if they're highly regarded, those numbers will
Ronda
be
wasn't a bigger. Oh, I guess Ronda was never the challenge. No, she was a. Oh, she
when she fought Misha Tate.
did. Yeah, when because Misha had the title, Ronda wasn't a bigger favorite then.
The times were different. That was back in I think 2012. And also that technically wasn't the UFC. That was Strikeforce. I'm talking
Okay.
UFC title fights. Yeah, and the other organizations
I
a little
forgot.
different.
Different.
Well,
You're
I'm just saying there's way more. There's way more. It's a big freaking deal. This is a nod to you. This is a compliment to you. It's a big deal. What is your reaction to that?
Thank you for the belief. I'm gonna show you guys that your money's in the right spot.
By the way, I'm being told Ronda was a minus 250. You're a minus 590.
What does that mean exactly? Break that down for me.
Okay, GC, can you break it down for Kayla?
If you bet $590, you would only win $100.
If you bet $100 on Julianna, you win $370.
Oh, wow.
See the difference?
Oh, all right. Well,
GC, would it be fair to say she's a 6-1 favorite?
Yeah, I guess 1 to 6. Like
1 to 6.
Juliana's
I'm doing 6th grade math right now. So that's about.
We don't know what we're talking about. All we know is that it's really good and somewhat notable and maybe even historic, one of its kind. Do you agree with these people who clearly think that you're that big of a favorite?
Absolutely.
You think it's that one-sided?
Absolutely.
Why?
Listen, everyone is tough until you beat them. I'm going in, leaving no stone unturned, and I'm preparing for the hardest fight of my life, as I always do. But yeah, I feel confident. I feel ready. It's like 9 weeks, less than 9 weeks. Saturday was 9 weeks out, and I can't wait.
By the way, you froze on us. I don't know what's going on the farm of yours over there with the internet, but we're going to fight through it because we still hear you. We still, I don't know. Okay, now it's back. It's a little dial-up-y, the connection, if I'm being honest. What's happening?
Do you want me to connect to my other one? And
you have a better one? You're holding out on us?
Maybe. I don't know. Let me look.
I mean, this is very 1995 AOL-esque right now.
I do have a better one.
Oh, well.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
All right, we're going to fight through it. It's coming up June 7th. Sometimes, yeah, it just disconnected. June 7th, Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey. Big time title fight. And obviously, there's the Amanda Nunes cloud hanging over it. Both of them have a connection to Nunes. Julianna, 1-1 against the great Amanda Nunes. Is she actually going to come back? Kayla Harrison, of course, former teammate of Amanda Nunes back when she was at ATT. What a fight. I said at the beginning of the year, it's maybe my most anticipated title fight of the first quarter, second quarter. People laughed at me. Let me tell you something. By the time these two actually throw down, you're going to be as excited as I am. This is big time stuff right here. Remember, they had that press conference in Utah prior to the pay-per-view in early October. They stole the show. They weren't even fighting each other. Pena was fighting Pennington. She was fighting Caitlin Vieira. Oh, she's back.
Is that better?
It's actually the exact same. But it's okay. It's okay. I know you have a busy day, so I don't want to waste time with the internet stuff. Can I ask, like, you fought a lot of tough people, Larissa, of course, Holly, Caitlin. Mm-hmm. Where do you put Julianna in the test that she presents?
We'll see. We'll find out. I mean, it's, there's always that little bit of unknown when you fight a new opponent. So, yeah, I think that, like, skill wise, I don't think she's the top of the top, but I think in terms of like heart and maybe experience, she's got some good experience, and she's definitely got confidence. I would argue cockiness maybe. So yeah, she's going to be, I don't know. We'll see.
Does she annoy you?
I mean, okay. Like, I want to have a lot of respect for Julianna because she's a single mom. She's like a veteran of the sport. She like scratched and clawed her way to the top. She believed in herself when nobody believed in her. Like, I really want to have like I want to have admiration for her. And I think probably deep down I do. And I love that she's like confident and she says what she thinks, but she's just pretty like dumb sometimes. So it's hard. It's difficult.
What do you mean by dumb? Like, what does she do that?
I mean, just like some of the stuff she's just like, cheesy, like very cringe. She reminds me a lot of like Henry, like trying too hard a little bit, trying too hard.
But you love Henry.
I mean, do I?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you did. I mean, you're part of the same army.
Oh, here we go. You can't do it. You can't.
By the way, you brought it up first. You brought it up first. You opened the door. You opened the door.
You can't do
it. By the way, I remember you and Henry having a bet that if you won PFL and then won UFC, that he would
have that clip. Can we show that clip?
Do we have the clip? We don't have the clip, but we do have it as part. Like I watched it today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to go down, dude.
And then you also you're able to ask him to do, I think, 200 push-ups or 100 push-ups anytime,
100 anytime push-ups. So that's a very specific point. Do you know what an anytime push-up is?
Meaning you could walk up to him and say, right now.
Meaning he could be in the delivery room for the birth of his child. And if I FaceTime him and say, hey, give me 5, he has to give me 5 push-ups.
More importantly, do you think he'll acknowledge you as such?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think everyone will bow to the queen.
Do you really think you'll be considered the greatest of all time?
I mean, I will feel like I have done what I need to do. I don't really care what other people like, it's such an opinion-based thing. Like everyone has an argument for certain, like I don't know. I don't really care,
Well, when you say that, I will feel like I've done what I need to do, that makes me think that you're done after that.
No, God, no.
Okay.
Don't worry, honey.
Okay, so is this is the bigger prize here Amanda Nunes?
No.
Why not?
The belt is the prize.
Okay.
The belt is the prize. Like win the belt, defend the belt. Hopefully, God willing, Amanda comes back, fight Amanda, whoop up on her, give her automatic rematch real quick, just to make sure everybody understands it wasn't a fluke. And then I think it will be very hard to dispute me being the greatest of all time. But I definitely have a game plan. The problem is that I have to rely on other people for that game plan. So I also have to be okay if it never happens.
Were you told when you agreed to all of this, hey, you win this fight, we're going to try our hardest, the plan is X, Y, and Z, Amanda Nunes?
No, I haven't been promised anything.
No, but at least told, like, is this a part of the plan or is it a pipe dream?
It's a part of my plan, but I haven't been told by like the UFC, hey, we're going to make this happen. Like, that's not.
Do you know if they're interested?
Of course they're interested.
Do you know if because remember that she danced, all that stuff, like it sounded like, and it looked like she was interested as well in coming back. Do you think she will be a part of this promotion? Do you think she'll be sitting there on the night and all that stuff?
I don't know. I think if she's interested in the fight, she will be.
Mm-hmm. What do you think happens? Do you think you win the fight on the 7th of June, she comes back because of your history?
I mean, I hope so. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Like, step 1, beat Julianna's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Step 2, it doesn't matter. I have to do step 1. So
that's fair.
But I hope so. Like, that's my dream, is to fight Amanda. And like, it's not a disrespectful thing or like she's the greatest of all time. I have a lot of admiration and respect for her. And so like, and that's, I think, what was so hard about her leaving the gym or feeling some type of way is like, I never meant it in a, someone just slammed the door in my house.
Yeah. What happened? Maybe that's her.
Right now. I never meant it in a disrespectful way. Like, to me, the greatest honor I can give you is to say, hey, you're the best and you have what I want. Like, let's go share the cage and bring out the absolute best and raise the bar of women's MMA to a whole new level. Let's bring out the best in each other and may the best woman win. You know, like that is, for me, it's all about honor and respect, the martial arts way. Like, so yeah, I hope she sees that and knows that and like wants to dance.
I saw an interview recently with Megan Anderson in MMA fighting, and she talked about how the cut is miserable for you and it's going to mess up your hormones and all that stuff. Did you see this? And do you have any thoughts on what she said?
I didn't see it, but I definitely like, I'm sure she knows from experience that cutting weight is not, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it except like to say it's torture, you know? But everything I've wanted is on the other side of that torture. And like, I feel like I become refined in the fire. You know, it's a very lonely process. It's a much harder mental grind than I think I expected. First, it was like this fear of, oh my gosh, can I do this? And now it's this fear of, oh my gosh, I know what I have to do in order to do this.
Right.
And yeah, it's definitely not healthy. Like, it's not like, don't do this, kids. You know, I do not recommend.
So do you feel at least like you have a better handle on it because you've done it twice now?
Yeah. I mean, my team is so dialed in. Like, yeah, everyone's dialed in and I know what I have to do. And it's not easy, but you know, I do believe that in the end, it'll be worth it. And we do it in as healthy and safe a manner as possible. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I chose this, you know, it's not like anyone's forcing me to do it. This was my decision.
Did you wish that this fight was happening a few months prior so that you could have gotten it over with already?
I mean, originally I wanted to fight on this card this weekend, you know, I was like, April, perfect, Miami, let's go. But I mean, God's time,
right.
God's plan.
The quote, by the way, among many, is for women, these big weight cuts hormonally, it's not good. So even if she does go out there, she dominates Julianna, or it's a back and forth battle, and she ends up becoming the champion, I don't see her fighting for too much longer. It's the toll on the body. It's the quality of life. She was very, by the way, she wasn't taking a shot at you. She was very complimentary of you in this interview, Megan was, to MMA fighting.
Yeah.
But I was just curious if you agree with that. Do you feel like there's a price that you are paying for all of this?
Of course. Of course.
Does that worry you?
There's a price that I paid for, you know, 2 Olympic gold medals and 2 PFL world titles. And like, there's always a price. You just have to decide if it's worth it. And I think another thing is like, I'm 34. I'm not getting any younger. So it's not just the weight cut that takes a toll. It's the 25 years of training at a very high level. So yeah, now it's about training smarter. Yeah. But for me, you know, I live my life to the fullest. I believe that it's worth it. Like, obviously I don't, you know, it's also important to me that like, I don't ever want to be so unhealthy to the point where like, I can't be a good mother. But I don't think I'm there. Like, I still feel good. I still feel young. Like, I feel ready to go. It's a sacrifice, but I have dreams and those dreams require this sacrifice.
Hey there. Sorry to interrupt. Just want to remind you, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. We would appreciate it very much. And while you're at it, give us a thumbs up too. You know, we've got live shows, interviews, clips, and a whole lot more going on this here channel. All right, now back to the show. Sometimes with this type of stuff, it makes you ornery. It makes you lose patience. Do you feel like it sometimes affects the way you are at home? You're tired, training.
Oh yeah.
Kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
How do you balance that?
You know, that's where, oh my goodness. Yeah. Hey, remember I'm doing an interview, bud.
Speaking of which, do you need to go?
Come on, go in. Go. Emery, go. What? He needs to go poop.
Oh.
Someday I'm going to show him this.
Do you need to help him?
No, he's got it.
Okay. He's just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still at the butt wiping stage. So he'll let me know when he's ready for me.
One day you'll long for these days.
I know. The days are long, but the years go fast, my friend.
Yes.
Ugh.
Are you homeschooling them?
Yeah.
Wow. How's that? So in addition to all this, you're homeschooling.
Yeah, dude. I know.
Wow. Does anyone help you with that?
So that's what the point I was getting to.
Okay.
Like, especially, the last 6 weeks of camp, as the calories go down and the intensity goes up and the weight comes down. That's where I'm so grateful that I have like my mom, I have Shayna, who definitely step in because I do get grouchy. My patience gets a little bit thinner. I'm just, all of my focus is going into the fight and training and all of my energy is. So, but that's why you haven't seen me a lot. Because when I'm not in camp, I'm with my kids and we're playing and we're, doing stuff. So it is not the traditional, I think, life, but it works for us. And, I'm super grateful for everyone that helps make my dreams possible.
At the beginning of the year, we had a prediction show, like a season preview, a 2025 preview in MMA. And I said that this was as far as the fights that we know are coming, this was my most anticipated fight because I think you guys are magic together.
Really?
Like the press conference was so good in Utah and you weren't even fighting each other. Like I really hope that they put you guys in a position to shine together because I think you guys play off each other so well.
We're doing a press conference Friday.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I see. What a great idea. Oh, so before the weigh-ins, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is great. What are you expecting?
I mean, popcorn. Yes. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it because I do agree. Like, she's a yapper, I'm a yapper.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be magic. Because with all due respect to your two opponents in the UFC and even some of the PFL ones, they didn't bring that to the table, right? Holly's so respectful, quiet. Caitlin, not, you know what I mean? Larissa, you've never had that foil, and I think you're such a good trash talker that it brings out a different side of you. And she's such a great trash talker too. Like, and she hasn't always had that foil. Pennington's not that person. Nunes is not that. Like the two. Right. This is rare shit. Like this is really nice. I love this. I can't wait. And it's a great fight too. But I think the build is going to be fantastic.
I agree. No, I think that is something that for women's MMA could probably use a little bit more of that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people miss the Ronda effect, and Julianna brings that, and I think that I can bring that. Like, it's gonna be fun.
It's great when she questions your credentials and you're like, yo, like I was winning gold medals when you were, on the Ultimate Fight. Like it's just the back and forth is great. What about this Norma Dumont? Have you heard her? She wants to be the backup. She wants to fight you for the interim belt. She's been very vocal lately. What do you make of what she's saying?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You agree with everything?
I don't know.
She's been she wants to be the backup.
Okay.
She wanted to fight you for the interim belt.
Okay.
Is that ever a real thing?
I didn't hear anything about that.
And if not, she wants to be next.
Okay. What is she ranked?
Oh, stop. You know she is, right?
Yeah, I've seen her fight. Yeah, I know.
She's up of the potential people. Like I think she has the strongest case. I think she's won her last 5 in a row.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but she's not really on your radar at the moment. It's really Julianna. It's Amanda.
Julianna is.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That woman walking.
Yeah. How do you foresee it playing out?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna dominate. I think I'm gonna go out there and instill my will. I think she's gonna try and pressure and like maybe she's nuts. Like I'll give her that. She's got heart and she's nuts. She'll just keep coming forward, and I think that I'm gonna fight a smart fight and whoop her ass.
I feel like such a, I don't know what the word is, but I feel like I live in this, MMA combat sports bubble, and I'm talking to someone who is like purified and outside of that bubble. So now I'm like, so Kayla, have you seen all the complaints about PFL? And you're probably like, no. And then I'll ask, like, when you see any of this stuff, does it make you count your blessings that you're no longer there? You've got to be aware of some of it.
Because I was even going to talk to you about, like, I was like, yo, when are we starting our podcast? The AH.
Oh yeah. Are we starting that?
But then I realized like we would have absolutely nothing to talk about because I do not live in that bubble.
Are you even on social media anymore?
I see them sometimes, but I don't run it anymore.
Must be nice. Who does?
It's
Ali?
like, dude, it's toxic. And it's like, I would rather live in the real world. Like, it is such a beautiful place. And like to be outside and to be connected and to be like with my people, being present, like that's what's up. Online is like not where it's at. That's fake and not real. And everyone always has something nasty to say anyway. So just like go be around good people. Like,
amen.
Yeah.
Does your manager run your accounts? No.
I
just want to make, okay. Because then I would.
Her name is Crystal.
Oh, hey, Crystal. All right. She's lovely.
Awesome. You are so petty. I cannot.
Okay, but what about all the people? I'm sure you heard of Pitbull. He's fighting on this card this weekend.
Yes, I'm super pumped for that.
Aaron Pico apparently is coming over. Right. So when you hear, Ryan Bader got released, there's some disgruntled people. Does it make you feel like, okay, and also they changed the format. It's no longer the $1 million. Does it make you feel like, okay, I left at the right time?
Yeah. I mean, I left at the right time for me. I think, yeah, I have no ill will. I have nothing too negative to say, but it just, it was time for me to go.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they should be. I mean, like if I were them, I would be supporting you because this is just validation of their.
Why would they do that, Ariel? That would be like a nice, like, why would they do that?
But I mean, like you win. You're like, look, this is just validating that our roster isn't inferior.
I mean, I think that they're really bitter. I think one person in particular is pretty bitter, but other than that, like, I mean, I don't spend a ton of time. I don't really spend any time thinking about it. The people that I worked with, like the boots on the ground people like Fadali and Diego and, all of those guys, like we're good. I saw them when they came to film, gave them a hug, talking about it. Like we're good. I think it's always the people in power who, when they don't get their way, can't struggle with that.
Just for the record, who's the one person?
I mean, I think that Dawn is still mad at me or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Kevin Durant, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
right.
I forgot about that.
I brought back all this toxicity to your life.
Yeah.
No wonder you don't do anything.
Every time I talk to you, it's just always just
drama, problems,
gossip. Yeah, but that's fine. I always try and bring it. I try and like go outside, get off social media. Sure.
When they go low, we go high.
And you're like, remember what Don Davis said?
A year and a half ago. What a loser I am. Gosh. You're right.
Hey, you got tickets to sell, my friend. I get it. You gotta
Not really, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't make any money off any of this.
Okay, well then what?
What is the point? What am I doing with my life? What a waste of a life. Yeah, you're right.
No, that's not what I meant. But you could be like also using your gifts to make the world better.
Yeah, you're right. This is a complete waste. When you're in town,
you see what I mean?
Will you come visit us in studio because we're pretty close to New Jersey here?
I don't know.
How far?
I'm not traveling anymore until my fight.
No. Like fight week stuff, or is that? It's probably too much, right? Because you're cutting weight and all that. Maybe after the fight, if all goes well.
After the fight. My best friend Kayla Rocco fights for the GFL the following week.
Oh wow!
And I'm pretty sure that is
in New York. Yeah,
in New York.
UBS.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, is she related to Steve Mocco?
Rocco.
Oh, Rocco. Okay, sorry. Hey, Kyoji Horiguchi in the UFC.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's all.
You guys are all about to see what's up.
I mean, like some of
Well,
us
you
have been
know.
watching the UFC since before you got in. There, we know
Okay.
how good he was. He fought DJ for the belt. I was there, UFC
I know,
186.
but that was like literally a lifetime ago. He's
10
a
years.
different fighter.
Okay.
He was so young. Like you guys are about to see. Like Kyoji is a beast, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
excited. I'm excited for it.
I'm gonna let you go. Just last two quick things. Can you tell Juliana not to be mad at us anymore? She's I think a little bit mad at us.
Yeah, I can. Listen, Juliana, it's not their fault that I'm better than you.
Oh,
Don't be mad at them.
No, this is not what I wanted.
What did you want?
I just wanted you to say that we're good people and that she should come back to her favorite
He
show.
means well.
Yeah.
You should come on his show. He doesn't need you because he's got me, but you know, you should come back on his show. It's not their fault.
Thank you. Any final messages to her before you see her on Friday?
See you Friday. I can't wait.
This is going to be
me or
great.
call me if you want to like discuss wardrobe. Okay.
Thank you, Kayla. Appreciate it as always. Good luck.
Thanks, Ariel. I'll talk to you
All
soon.
right. You're the best. There she is, the great Kayla Harrison. Actually, no, she's the second best right now. She's ranked number 2 in the women's bantamweight division, so I don't want that smoke. But I can't wait for the fight. I cannot wait for the fight. 2 of the best talkers, 2 of the best fighters, great personalities. It's just going to be, Friday's going to be amazing. Thanks for watching this video. Before you go, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us. Also, give us a thumbs up, leave a nice comment. These things go a long way. And while you're here, do check out the rest of the channel. We've got live shows and full interviews, clips, and a whole lot more. We're doing big things here, and we appreciate your support very much.